Tom, I tell you, you're out there on the media circuit, so I thought perfect timing for this topic. Everyone
Yeah,
listening should think about booking him on the show to talk about this because you are the healthcare guru. You should be coming in as the healthcare czar for the US government.
it's a lot of pressure, and I'm not politically correct. So let's move on.
All right, so our topic today, Trump administration's new healthcare plans could slap families with 31,000 deductibles, a $31,000
Mhm.
deductibles. Now,
Good.
this is the interesting thing, Tom, that I learned from you. It's not about the deductible, it's about your monthly payment at the end of the day
Correct.
because we certain numbers came out that people don't even go through their deductibles. So we're gonna have this is kind of like deductible education. First, breaking down what Trump is saying, but tell us why this is again a fake news article or an article not understanding the healthcare system that people were writing, thinking, oh my gosh, now people are going to fork out more money.
Well, it's 8 out of every 100 Americans hit a $5,000 deductible. So with those odds, out of the eight, 4 out of the 8 have grants and programs that will pay for their deductibles. So that really 4 out of every 100 people are at risk for a high deductible, such as that. So if I'm a business, I'm excited because now I can get my rates way down. Because if they're 31,000, it's probably 100, $200, whatever it is, a month for a single, and I can take on the risks out of the savings that is generated from the garbage that I've been buying. So it's good news to me for business owners, and they can allow their employees to go and get individual plans. The part of giving Americans money that he's talking about makes zero sense. I mean, the Americans, unless they force it into a health savings account where they can't have access to it unless it's for medical expenses, I don't see how you give Americans money, they're going to blow it, not on health care. And you don't have to if you do it right.
All right,
Like I've
so
always said,
yeah, yeah.
is put a 50,000 deductible on every American, government buys reinsurance, boom. Same deal. So,
Exactly. And I saw the comment when the CNN article came out, or I'm sorry, New York Times article came out on Facebook. Because, and what I was surprised about, Tom, and I want you to get your feedback, is the first comments everyone was ripping apart the administration. Another thing, why didn't they say this at the State of the Union? But the thing that everyone should have listened to, someone was smart and said, wow, he's going to give the ability to put that into your taxes to be able to pay less taxes based on
mhm.
this. So eureka, you're going to make out. So kind of go into that further, that what he's looking to do is going to make it again a tax. It's going to help you pay less tax because of this plans he's trying to build out.
Right. If the president and I had a conversation, he would have a game plan, and even the liberals couldn't do the math to beat it.
Right.
The issue, I mean, the issue is if Donald says anything, half the country hates him, half the country loves him. So it's split down the middle. So if somebody like myself said it, I'm still going to get the half that love Donald, but I might get 10% of the other people.
You're not,
40% going to hate me.
no.
I'm charming just like Donald.
So here's a great quote from one of the people, a Harvard health economist. I
Yeah.
can't pronounce his name. Chandra said, it's going to be really cheap product that nobody wants.
Well, Chandra, the Harvard grad, would be outsmarted by the Central Michigan grad, Thomas Quigley. Yeah, I got a rec degree. What do you got, Sandra? What, economics? Yeah, you're probably smarter than everyone in the room, except the rec guy who's been hit by a hockey puck 100 times. Good stuff. But yeah, yeah, she doesn't get it. I mean, if you understand, for example, even if you're a single person, you could go to like Aflac or Colonial and buy like hospital indemnity and critical illness and plans that will pay you for those kind of deductibles, and they only cost $10 a month. So, you know, it's just, I'm sorry, they don't understand. And it's not just Aflac, I don't, it's Colonial, it's all of them. So I'm just sitting there going, hey guys and girls, you're missing the boat. It's a math problem. A business would increase their value. My new line to business owners is, hey, Neil, your EBITDA, earnings before interest, all that garbage. The Harvard girl can tell you what that stands for. The rec guy doesn't care. It just means that your value you can sell your company for, let's say, goes up 7 times. And I save you 100,000. I increase the value of your company by 700,000. What's your profit margin? They say 10%. I said, so that's equivalent to a $7 million sale. How many would I be your top salesperson if I brought in 7 million of new sales, which would be equate 700,000 increased value for you? I
No,
don't know.
you
A lot of
win.
times the answer is yes.
Yeah. So that's the thing you're able to do working with businesses is literally
Correct.
change their trajectory. Like getting also employees that can finally afford health insurance. Because some people opt out. This is the other story, right, Tom, that you hear
They go
about.
uninsured, yeah.
They go uninsured. They just said, I can't even pay what my company's asking me to pay. I can't do it.
Or they buy a shared plan or some other plan that there might be holes in it, but at least they're doing something. Those plans at least do something. They're not ACA compliant and all that, but at least they do something. Now, I'd much rather see you purchase an individual plan on the exchange that meets all the criteria of the Affordable Care Act. And those minimal essential coverage, I wouldn't sell those to my worst enemies. That's just garbage. How that gets by the muster of the ACA is beyond me.
All right. So the one asking for this is not President Trump. It's healthcare administrator uh Dr. Oz, which is really interesting. So the high deductible plans are being pushed by Medicare and Medicaid administrator Dr. Oz, who made
Dr. Oz,
yeah.
you know, um,
Yeah, did you notice he got gray hair once he got that role? Just like me. I'm getting stressed more. My beard's turning gray. I got to shave it. So
was
who
Dr. Oz is what he was just a regular doctor, or was he a psychiatrist?
I
I
don't
guess
know.
that's
Remember,
Dr.
but
Phil.
yeah, but Dr. Oz was very popular because of the alternative out of the box healthcare choice ideas he talked about on his show for years. And when he was successful is because he looked at functional medicine and all this stuff. So
Right.
the right
So
person,
he and I would have a good yeah. If he'd listen to me, it would save a lot.
yeah, I wish I had the reach out that I would have had Dr. Oz on my show when he was running before when he tried to win in Pennsylvania. So then I'd say, okay, let me pick up the phone, call Washington, and get Dr. Oz. But who made headlines
Well, I
earlier
have
this year?
congressional
Yeah,
candidates who
yeah.
have contacted me and I've hung out with who love my ideas, and they even are Democrats.
Yes, I know that. Okay,
Mhm.
hey, see, there you go. You're the next healthcare czar. Who made headlines? So basically, what Dr.
I
Oz
don't know if
said.
I like the title czar, though.
Okay, sorry about that.
How about just top notch Tom?
Okay, top notch Tom, who made headlines earlier this year by saying this is what he said, saying the goal of Trump administration's healthcare policy was to have Americans be healthy enough so they could stay at work for at least an extra year before retiring. If we can get an average person, this is what Dr. Oz said, to work one more year in the whole lifetime, just stay in your workplace for one more year, Oz said during an interview with Fox Business. So basically, what they're trying to tell people is they're trying to send this whole thing as, oh my gosh, we're going to save taxes. You're going to have more money in your pocket, and the economy is going to be better, Tom, if the right healthcare plans were placed in place. Like
Well,
the company.
oh yeah, well, he's right on. If you're buying lower cost options as a business or as a person, well, more as a business, because right now, if a business spends 5 million on health insurance, both the employees and the employer's contributions don't create any tax revenue. It's tax free. So if you knock that down to a million and say four, you created 4 million of taxable income. That will more than that exactly what he's saying. Yeah, it works.
All
Trust me,
right.
it works.
So really, this is not a this is a no-brainer thing.
You
If you
don't
ran
have to
for
be a Harvard
office,
graduate to figure
no,
this out, guys.
no. Lower your premium. Higher deductibles means you have more money in your pocket because you're not going to go through that deductible. There's no way in Hades you do, unless you really aren't healthy. And
Uh-huh.
that's a risk you should take. Or you go and buy another plan to build up those things if you're not that healthy. And then secondly, um, you're banking, you end up not paying as much in taxes. So you have more money left over, so you're not giving it to the federal government. It's a no-brainer completely.
It's just a game, and the game that is right now, they got to do something. I mean, I keep running into people paying over 5,000 a month for family coverage.
Yes, the word deductible is much better than the word guaranteed. I got to pay this premium every month.
I could literally buy $1 million home and my monthly payment wouldn't be 5,000 a month.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. Just have every company instead of paying 5,000 a month, buy everyone $1 million home. I think they'd stay longer, wouldn't they?
Maybe.
Or they'd sell the
I
house
mean,
or they'd flip
yeah,
it.
if I'm a business owner and I'm paying 5,000 and I can go, hey, I'm going to pay your mortgage and it only costs two, and I'll write it off as payroll expense.
That's where they're going to get at one point if these costs keep going up because the value of having $1 million home is much better than the value of seeing some.
I had somebody ask, I said that to somebody and they actually said to me, well, can we do that? And I said, why don't you just listen to me on health insurance and you can pay 80% less so you don't have to spend that much giving reimbursing a mortgage.
Totally. All right. So the way to schedule a call with Tom today is really simple and his team at ClaimLinks is go to claimlinks.com, click on the link, schedule a call with Tom and his team, and you will be very, very happy because you're going to have happy employees and then you're going to have a better bottom line. Appreciate it, Tom.
Thank you.
All
Thank
right.
you.
That was